Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? You know what? I just snapped. So I'm literally in like a hyper mood. And if you guys don't think that there's a Celsius in here, you would be wrong. Because there is. Today's video that we're going to be doing is a testing new makeup video. I haven't done one of these in a few weeks. And I feel like there's always so many things happening, so many things launching continuously and very quickly that I'm like, I can literally film one of these every single month. Dead ass. Dead ass. Cut the cameras, dead ass.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
We have so many new products in here. I know y'all see this. The lipstick. The new Makeup Forever HD powder. I'm so excited to try this out. I've been dying. I've been seeing this everywhere. So I need to try it out. Okay. The new Snow White collection from ColourPop. Are you joking? The Battle of the Blushes, Tarte, and Charlotte Tilbury. We need to know. Probably the best part of today's video. Right here. Shout out to Ole Henriksen for partnering with me in a portion of today's video. I'm going to be showing off the new Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin CC Stick. They are little CC sticks that color correct underneath your eyes. I have not seen like a color correcting product that was like so skincare infused like this. So I think this is so freaking cool and innovative. So we're going to be using this a little bit later on, but I just want to show it off because I'm excited. There's a bunch of new stuff here that I want to test out and try and see what is worth the coin. You guys know I will never leave you astray. Not leave you, lead you. I will never lead you astray. I have not shaved my face. I'm currently in like a, I don't know, I feel like I'm in like my more hairy era right now. So I hope you guys don't mind. I haven't seen what you guys said in my last video yet because I am filming this before I upload my next video. Inception. I hope you guys don't mind it because I've always been like slightly insecure about having it on because I'm like, oh, that's just a part of makeup for me. But I'm like, wait, does it have to be? Can I just like keep you Mario? That's what today's video is going to be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't keep watching. I'll enjoy that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like testing new makeup, if you guys like the gays,
The gay community is slowly taking over the universe.
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But without further ado, let's start this bitch. Okay, first things first, let's go and start off with our skin prep. I'm gonna take the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Creme. The creme, which I already really like. This is such a fantastic eye cream because it's brightening and it's so hydrating. I love this cream. I've used this before multiple times. Not that it's color correcting necessarily, it's just very brightening. So I feel like this combined with the Banana Bright CC is gonna be lovely. I'm also gonna use the new Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment for the lip. You guys, this smells like health, wealth, and happiness. It smells like vitamin C. Hydrate me, nourish me. Now that we're smooth, hydrated, and bouncy on the lip, let's go in with our CC stick. There's actually 3 shades. So we have a banana e-color one, like more of a yellow one. Really good for brightening. I'll just do a little swatch for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. The yellowy one, that's banana. Apricot, which is the shade I personally use. I'm gonna do that one in the middle. Apricot, boom, which is like really good for like that blue discoloration. And then we have pumpkin, which is great for really, really dark circles. So we have these 3 options here. The reason I like to use the apricot one because I have like the blue veins kind of going through. So I don't necessarily have dark under eyes. Like I don't have dark circles under my eyes. The problem is because of my vitiligo. It's actually like reversed. So I have vitiligo around my eyes. So I need to actually color correct to help with like the blueness of the veins that do show because of my vitiligo, which is so annoying. But I just like that this is like literally skincare infused and it's freaking good. Like honestly, like you're gonna be spooked from the before to the after. It's shocking. And it just brightens everything up and it just color corrects me. Obviously I put concealer over it, duh. But like, you could already tell. You could already tell. Where's the blue? Donde estas? They're nowhere to be found. Baby. So these guys have Banana Bright pigments in them. They have caffeine. They have 2 forms of vitamin C. They're very like skincare packed products that are infused with like makeup, which I always really like. I enjoy like the makeup skincare kind of benefits. So color correcting wise, I found a new color corrector I'll be implementing for a long time. I love y'all over at Ole Henriksen. You know I love you guys so much. I love you guys. You guys have products that are actually so good that actually work. And you can't say that about all the skincare brands. You really can't. I'm sorry, you just can't. I'll of course leave a link down below. If you guys are just interested, check it out. Click the link if you guys want to see what the, you know, the CC sticks are about. But apricot is my girl personally. Where's the blue? Never heard of her. I feel like next is going with our powder foundations and then we'll go in with concealer and do the damn thing. Angela Bassett did the thing.
Angela Bassett
So we have the new Makeup Forever Velvet Foundation. HD Skin Matte Velvet. 24-hour wear, undetectable. Well, I'll see about that now, won't I? I'm grabbing the shade 1N10. I think that might be the best for me.
I never know with powders. They always look so different.
Should I take the puff? It comes with a little oh, one side is actually a furry fur side, and the other side is more of like a sponge consistency. One's furry. Oh my god, a furry work. I'm just gonna take a little bit on here, and I'm just gonna see like what happens when I put it on my skin. I just realized I didn't like put any like primer on me, and let's prime first, because I mean it's a powder, so I get a little like when it comes to powders. I've also, again, like I was saying, I've seen this literally everywhere, and I wonder, I'm like, do I see it everywhere because it's sponsored? Take a little bit of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, the pink one with niacinamide in it, just because that is very hydrating and it's sticky, and it feels gonna be exactly kind of what I need. I'm very intrigued. Now that we have primer on and we're hydrated, the house style boots, I'm gonna take a good layer. Am I supposed to like wipe? Oh, I am. Holy shit!
I'm blurry.
Okay, you know what? I don't think I needed that much. Oh my god, you guys, I honestly have not used foundation powder in so long, like as my actual foundation. I'm just so much more of a liquid girly, but this is shocking. That is porcelain. That is giving porcelainiana. So where I'm actually very intrigued about this is, like, I'm obviously gonna put this all over the face, right? So I'm gonna put this everywhere. I'm gonna go in with other products like that I have here that are like liquid. I'm very intrigued to see what is gonna happen. I will say, like, even though this is like a powder foundation, I don't actually feel I don't feel like I look very dry. I think that's, of course, the e.l.f. before that helped me, but I would definitely recommend, like, if you are going to go in with powder foundation, make sure your skin's just like hydrated and like, so it doesn't pick up on those dry patches, you know what I mean? If you're a powder foundation girly, you might live. And I'm smooth. Let's have that conversation. I feel like the color is like, it's a little light, but it's pretty good, you know? Like, I could definitely get away with this.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you guys, so this is like my trick if I'm like ever too powdered, like right now, like I feel like I'm powdered the house down boots. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little setting mist, and this, like, I'm talking like a kind of a glowy mist. I'm gonna spray my whole face and kind of rehydrate my skin to help with the liquids I'm gonna go on with next. So if you ever feel like you are gonna wear, like, let's say powder foundation, and it's gonna be a little spooky for you if you know, go in over with liquid, rehydrate it with a setting mist. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer because I feel like it'll be good, and it's gonna make just a lot more sense because it's hydrated now. Like, it's not gonna like be stuck anywhere. Do I make sense? Hi, do I make sense or what? I get a little spooked when it comes to like too much powder. I'm like, oh my god, if I go in with any sort of liquid over top, it's gonna be broken. It's gonna be broken. Something to incorporate. IJS. I'm gonna go with the new Patrick Ta color. This is the She's Statuesque. So these are like products that he's had for a long time, like these duos. But he recently launched like two new shades and a new brush that's like half of it's like for the cream and half for the powder, which I think is genius.
You're a genius.
I'm gonna take the shade and see how the shade looks on me. There you are. Oh, honestly, like, it's a very cool tone shade. Oh, consider me shocked. I did not expect it to be so cool tone. Very sculpty. I can get away with doing a darker shade than this. Like, this is almost too light for me. If you're my shade or lighter, definitely can get away with this for sure. I would suggest that though. Like, if you are literally any shade darker than me, it's a no. It's going on my skin, like it's going down. The problem is that the color is too light for me now, which I do find a little fascinating. I was not expecting that. Before I set everything, I want to try these. I want these to battle. We have the new Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands from Charlotte Tilbury, which I'm like, hello. Whoa, they shot out like a rocket. That's so fast. Okay, we're gonna take Pink Pop. Ooh, very pretty. That shade's a lot lighter than I was expecting. Doesn't it feel like kind of like fluorescent? You know what, this actually might be too light for me. It's gone. Why aren't you showing? Let me find another one. Hold on. Okay, so I have other shades here. I have like all the shades. So I'm gonna actually try this one, this bright one. This is in the shade Dream Pop. Do a little bit of Dream Pop right here, just a little bit, because it's super like bright. I'm like slightly confused because how these diffuse so far, and I didn't think that I would need a shade like this to actually really show up on my skin because I am really fair. So I'm a little surprised. Like, I thought these would be almost like more pigmented, if that makes sense. Like, I was expecting a little bit more coverage. I think they blend beautifully and I think they look gorgeous. Like, once it got on, like, I feel like it looks very nice. But Pink Pop, like, literally, it took me like 3 layers to even show a little bit on me. And I had to go in with like the deepest shade of the 3, or like the most popping shade to even really show up to a spot where I would feel like, oh, good, looks like blush. I will say I love Dream Pop. Like, I'm gonna probably keep this on the desk because I feel like the blush now looks stunning. And then now I'm actually gonna go in with the liquid blush Tarte Shape Tape thing. This one has actually a bit of a glow to it, and I have already swatched these before. So it's the same literal exact component, but this one, I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like, is like a sheen. It's essentially like liquid highlighter. It's a pink liquid highlighter. It's blending out really nicely, and the sheen is staying. You guys see that shit? No, literally these two combined is like one Charlotte Tilbury of the other one. The Tarte one I think is beautiful. I would definitely use it more so as a blush topper or highlighter because it doesn't actually have a lot of base to it. It has a very small amount of base. So even when you blend it out a little bit, it shears out so much. I feel like it has more shine than it has color. So it's more of a blush topper slash highlighter to me. Gorgeous though. I'm definitely gonna continue to use them for sure. I have them, I'm gonna use them. Okay, let's set my under eye. I'm gonna take the lightest shade I have is 1N06. If this is darker, I swear. No, I'm good. Okay, underneath the eyes actually looks really nice. I was scared. I feel like I still look very blurry. When it comes to powder foundation, you know, it gets a little scary for me. It does because of my pores. The pores in the center of my face are large and they're very in charge, and it's so easy for my face to look super cakey and super heavy in this section when it's too dry and too powdered, if that makes any sense. Even before I put any kind of glowy setting spray on me, it's just gonna look a little heavier there because it's powder foundation. I don't know why. I feel like liquid foundation doesn't give me that as much. Like, I feel like if I'm going in with liquid first and then I go in with powders later on, I don't have that same problem of like my pores looking so intense as I do when I'm wearing powder foundation. Let me set the outside of my face with the bronzer. I think that the powder foundation looks lovely across my face and like other portions once I really hydrated it and setting sprayed it and like did that whole thing. I was a little scared. I was. That looks nice. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I look a little greasy. I'm gonna take a little bit of setting powder because setting powder is different than foundation powder. I'm gonna put it right at that spot right there. 10 times better. I can't wait for this powder to come out. I'm gay. If you're porous like me, I think you understand the struggle. You know what it's like. You get it. The face is looking cute. I feel like we got it to a good spot. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not like elated. Don't get me wrong. I'm not absolutely fucking thrilled. Okay. I found this in my collection the other day. This is the Tarte Energy Blush. I feel like I've seen this go around so much recently, and I'm like, why haven't I played with that more? Hello. That's like a bubblegum pink shade. Very similar to like the Dior blush. Like that cool tone pink with that underneath. Like, that looks so fucking sexy. Are you kidding? I feel like I've seen this gone viral on TikTok multiple times. And honestly, I understand it because I actually like this one more than the Dior one. I feel like the Dior ones, like, they're cute, but they're not as pigmented as I would like them to be because, I don't know, I'm not trying to build for 7 fucking layers, you know? Like, I'm not trying to do that. This is what it looks like. That was scary. Imagine if my eyes weren't as hydrated as they are with our Ole Henriksen products. Like, imagine how dry they would have looked. Thank you, Ula, for saving me without even realizing you're saving me. Next product in our bag of goodies, we have, you know what, should I add some highlighter on? Like, I have a little bit, but not a lot. This is the Glow Glide from Charlotte Tilbury. These aren't new, but I actually haven't tried them yet, so I'm kind of intrigued. Oh, yes, Charlotte. It's like soft but blinding. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, it's not cakey feeling. Also, why is mine spinning? Feels like a DJ. We have this new Half Magic Grippy Brow. Grippy! I got that grip. So Half Magic is actually Donnie Davis's brand, the lead makeup artist of Euphoria, and they have some amazing products. So I'm excited to try this out. This is the sculpting gel. A sculpting gel. Okay, so the wand. Oh, I don't like wands like this. I will already admit it, I'm already a little nervous because for some reason, I just don't like them. We have one side that's like a normal, like kind of spiral, and there's one that like kind of shoots out like spikes. And there's other brow gels I've tried that are like this that I just didn't like. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be something a little bit different. I'm gonna take the brow gel and just kind of coat it through. This one feels a little bit more on the goopier side, a little bit more wet for a brow gel. It looks nice. I like it. It's hard to describe. It's like, it's not too strong where it feels like it's gonna like fucking stay there for all time, but it's not too weak where it's not making your brows listen to you. Like, it's a really good, like, brow gel for like a girl on the go. It's a good girl on the go brow gel, you know, and work girls on the go. I cannot remember for the life of me what other brand has this exact component. If you guys remember, please tell me in the comments, because I know I've seen this before and I just cannot recall. A wand like this that's like spiky on one side and then like a normal on the other. The cool thing about this one too is that it's not giving me white residual on my brows, and that's a huge pet peeve of mine with brow gels. So overall, I am enjoying this. Also, there's no color, by the way. No color. It's completely translucent. It's clear. I've been really into like my brow gel only era. And I'll fill in a little bit, but I love the idea of like just doing like brow gel, like, and just being like calling it a day, like whatever. I'm just like a girl on the go, like it's just brow gel. I like it for 19 bucks. I think the component's cute too. I'm going to prime my eyes, maybe fill in a little bit of my brows, like right over here, so they don't look like little witch brows. Because I really swear in my head, I'm like, I don't need to fucking fill in my brows. I don't need that. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, yes, you do. You dumbass. Yes, you do. Eyes-wise, I have of course, the Snow White collection, which I'm probably gonna end up using this one. But I also have the Chucky collection too, which looked so cute with Glamlite. I love the color story. I'll show you guys regardless, but I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back and I have a little bit of brow fill on. What do you think? It's just a little something, nothing crazy, just a little thing. I feel like my skin's looking a lot better now. Like, I was a little scared. Next, you guys, we have eyeshadow. I already primed my eyes. And this is the Glamlite Chucky palette, which I think is so fucking cute. Like, truly, the color story to me, I think they slayed. I really do. This is like probably one of my favorite Glamlite collections they've ever done when it comes to like the color story of like what the collection like is inspired by. I really think it's fantastic. I really do. It looks so beautiful. I love the cool tones. I actually never watched Chucky before my whole life. That's one thing about me, if you guys did not know. I've never seen Chucky before. I was always really too scared when I was little to watch it. So I was like, I'm good. I was always way too scared of like dolls and like marionettes and fucking Annabelle. No. And this right here is the Dreams Come True Snow White palette by ColourPop. They came out with a little collection. And this is the exact color story I thought it would be. Reds, a little bit of blue popped in there, yellows, white. Oh my god, how cute. Like, the packaging itself is so beautifully done. If you're a Snow White fan, I think you guys would literally be obsessed. I'm torn. I don't know which palette to use. If I can go a little more grunge with this, maybe I'll just combine the two and just kind of play around and see what we think. I haven't used Glamlite shadows in a while, so maybe I'll like kind of dip my toes in there and see what the fucking tea is. I want grunge. I do. Let's go with Let's Be Friends. I'm assuming that's in Chucky somewhere. The Let's Be Friends. It's like a gray. Has a little bit of purple and gray to it. Blend with me. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to blend. No, it does. It's going. It's going. It's just taking me some time. It's just taking time. More time than I was expecting. That is lovely, you guys. I think Glamlite does a great job. I think they have good shadows. It's giving Ursula. Isn't it not giving a little bit of Ursula? I cannot wait for the collection to come out. I'm sure there's gonna be a collection to come out with Ursula and like the Little Mermaid with Halle. You know what I mean? Like the new live action when it comes out. I feel like there's gonna be a collection to mirror that. There has to be. Like, there's no way that's not already in the works. I feel it. I feel it's very ColourPop energy. I feel like ColourPop's gonna pop out and be like, hey, we have a collection. Melissa McCarthy as Ursula is really gonna, I think, gonna slay me down. We're gonna actually go into the Snow White palette. We're gonna go in with Far Away. A little bit of black in the outer corner. We're gonna be goth. I haven't done a like super dark grungy look in so long, like a dark smoky eye. I haven't done that forever. That's blending lovely as well. This one actually has a little bit of like a reflect to it in the pan, but it acts like a matte. It's one of those shades where it's like, it's essentially a matte color with a couple like particles of glitter in it, but that's not like, come on, that's not real. Taking a little bit of With a Smile, which is like a light color, just to kind of blend out those edges to make sure everything's looking a little smooth. Whenever you're blending dark ass colors like this, I get so like in my head about it, like I don't even want to talk, because it's just like, I feel like it's low-key hard to blend like super dark shades when you're pale. When you're really pale and you want to go in with like dark shades, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I know. Let's go with Your Pal Since 98, which is like a gunmetal kind of shimmer. Oh my god. You know what? I'm Tiff. Wow. Like, honestly, wow. Who the fuck do I think I am doing a full-blown black smoky eye right now? On a Thursday? Like... So that's what we're going with. We're gonna go with something like that on the lower lash line as well. This is the vibes. I'm gonna go do my eyes on camera. I'm gonna finish them off. And we'll be right back to do the lipstick. Okay, you guys, so this is what the look turned out to be. Is it giving?
To the highest of giving.
No, it's giving for the grand finale. So this is from the brand Isamaya. So I don't want to have them combined because I'm so scared I'm going to get demonetized. You know what? What it lacks in length, it has in weight. By far the heaviest lipstick I have ever felt. Baby, you hit someone in the head with this, they're going down hard. We're gonna try this out in the shade Vanity, and it's like a black lipstick with like red glitter in it. So it feels so fitting to what I'm doing. I'm grabbing it by the balls. Oh, it's like a lip balm. Oh, because I can automatically tell like the top one is darker. Oh my god, Kim Possible, is that you? Essentially, it's like a sheer wash of like black lipstick. I'm a little surprised. Like I thought it was gonna be more pigmented. I didn't know it was gonna be like a balm, but it definitely did something. It definitely gave me like that really cool tone lip. It's comfortable, but it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything. This is definitely more of a collector's item because when it comes to the actual product itself, it's a very sheer black lipstick. I put like a lot on and there's barely anything there. It's pretty and it feels nice. And it's very weighty. Like this is a collector's edition item. This is not some like random ass like little lipstick you toss in the drawer. Like this is like, oh, it's hefty. It's not gonna be the most practical thing, I don't think, unless you like to wear cool toned, muted out black lipstick. But that is it, you guys. That is it for everything here in today's video. We were on a journey today. We went on a freaking journey in today's video. Those moments, I was scared, I was excited, I was elated, I was, you know, spooked by so many things, but there was a lot of things that were actually really, really fantastic as well. Shout out to Ula Henriksen again for partnering with me in today's video. I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. I feel like my face finally got to a good spot. I'm very happy with how everything looks now that I've done like my zhuzhing to it. I don't know, I think that just powder foundation for me is not really necessarily my vibe. I might have just put too much and I was using the applicator that it came with. Next time I'll try it, I'm gonna try it on with a brush and kind of more like buffing it in. That might help in a different way. I don't know. I'll have to see. It could be great because I do like the effect it had on, especially after I sprayed it with setting spray. I thought it looked so nice and the coverage was fantastic. It was a little scary for me, you know, with the pores. It was getting deadly on my face for sure, but this is what everything turned out like. Maybe I'll film a TikTok after this. I can't like let this paint go to waste. Like I look so glam. I can just let this go. Like I can't let this go. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Dude, there's not this rat's nest behind my head. I wanna know, can you show me? Oh, of course it's not right next to me. Bitch. God damn. Damn, boy, he's fit.